Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the YouTube channel God Would Do It For You. My name is Steven. I hope everyone's having a great day so far. And what we're going to be talking about today is it will happen when you least expect it. Now, what are we referring to? Whatever you're hoping and praying for in your life, whether that be a financial situation turn around, a health crisis turn around, a relationship be healed, a marriage be saved, whatever the case may be, it will happen when you least expect it. And where does it quote this in the Bible? Well, if we go to Luke, Luke chapter 12, verse 40. There, I'll just kind of paraphrase what the passage is talking about, and then I'll read the verse. So the passage is just talking about being prepared for Jesus to return after ascension. So it states in verse 40, "You also must be ready, for the Son of Man is coming at an hour you do not expect." And so he basically wanted them to be prepared, to be awake, so when Jesus returned, there would be no lapse in as far as the information and as far as the knowledge of knowing he has returned. And sometimes we have to think about our current circumstances just in that same fashion, because for me, I'm like, man, I'm not seeing anything happen. I can tell people are checking out, people are curious, people, whatever the case may be. But I'm like, I'm not seeing anything happen like I would like. And I just keep getting this in my spirit. It's like, you never want to be that person that's not ready, because God can bring an opportunity in front of you, front and center, when you least expect it. And would you hate to be that person that is unprepared? You only get one shot to really get yourself some traction to make something truly great happen. Not many people get truly great opportunities left and right, left and right, left and right. You get an opportunity, then you show out, and depending on how good you show out will dictate future opportunities coming along your path. And that's why it is very important. A health situation or a health crisis can be turned around. It does not matter. Whatever God decides to do, whatever avenue he decides to utilize to get whatever it is that you're hoping and praying for together for you, you just want to make sure that you're in the right posture to be able to receive the blessing or whatever it is that you're hoping for. It's almost like you have to be in the football stance. You have to be ready to hike the ball, and you have to be ready in your goal position, so that way when the ball is hiked, it's like, okay, now it's your time. Now they're throwing you the ball, and what you're going to do with it. You don't want to fumble an opportunity with God. The one thing I've learned in life is that a connection can be made. One day you can wake up not talking to anybody and like, man, I feel kind of lonely out here. The next day you could run into somebody and be like, man, me and that person had really good rapport. 2 weeks later, you and that person are like, hey, let's see where this goes. So that's how fast things can change. The same thing with the health diagnosis. One day you could be concerned about, let's say, cancer. The next day that you can get a phone call and they say, hey, all the tests came back clear, you're good to go. So that's how quickly God can change something. Same thing with a business opportunity. One day I could be saying, hey, I don't feel any movement. The next day I could run into a divine connection that is going to be the person that's going to be able to help create some forward movement the way God wants it to. Whatever the case may be, please, 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 please be ready. Do not be that person that is caught slipping. Always be, I'm telling you, if God has not told you that, hey, this endeavor that you're doing is a dud, or if he has not put roadblock after roadblock after roadblock in front of you, and you're just like, I don't know what's going on, am I not trying hard enough or whatever, if you're not experiencing extreme opposition to what you're trying to achieve, it is possible. It is possible. And, I hate to say it, but, people, when you look at Elon Musk and you look at how far his Starship Enterprise thing that he's trying to do has come, he's just trying and trying and trying. He's not getting roadblocks. He's getting some progress, and then he'll go back and tweak. And even though he does not believe in God, when I just look at things for the sake, the state of like, okay, this person is determined, they're learning from failure, and they're making a tweak, and they're trying to get more towards success. And think that's what we're doing out here in life. We make mistakes. A lot of the times the mistakes we make are in our 20s, and then we spend time in our 30s trying to fix mistakes we made in our 20s. We know now, we're working towards our endeavors now, and all we need to do is be ready. Be ready. Do not fumble the opportunity that God is getting ready to hike to you. He needs you to be ready. He needs you to be training whatever you're doing. If you need to be eating healthy, be eating healthy. Be exercising. If he needs you to be working on your projects and you're like, I don't know, nothing that seems like it's happening, but I'm going to make sure my website is crispy. I'm going to make sure that I have everything set up so that way if an opportunity comes, you're like, hey, I'm going to move in faith and just be ready, like they are at fast food restaurants. Sometimes fast food restaurants are completely empty. No business happening. But guess what? Does that stop them from, hey, all right, let's make sure some fresh food is in here. And that way when one car comes, now the car gets fresh food. And now all of a sudden the other car sees the other car getting food. They're like, oh, it's that domino effect. You always want to be ready. Because you never know when God is going to say, okay, you've passed the test. Let's see how you handle the blessing. So, I hope this video has been a blessing for you. Definitely the way we need to start off our Monday. We want to make sure that we are doing everything that we need to. No procrastinating. No bull crapping around. Let's just handle business. Let's keep working hard towards our goals. The year is not over yet, so that means there is still time for something amazing to happen if God chooses to do so. So again, I hope this video has been a blessing. If you feel led to like, share, subscribe, definitely do so. This page is going to do something truly amazing one day. I truly believe it, in God's time, in his timing. All right, y'all. Hope y'all have a great day, and until next time.